Why have we not been able to book you in, Casper? What's been happening?
Bro, well, first of all, nice to meet you. It's
Nice
good,
to
glad
meet
to
you.
finally be here. Yeah, we've tried to book a call for, I don't know, months, like since August, maybe July or something. It's crazy.
No
Yeah,
way.
so, yeah, well, I think it's the time zone. Sometimes yeah, it's in middle of in my workday or family dinners or something. So it's
Ah,
just been
okay,
crazy.
okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Wait, where you coming from right now?
I'm from Denmark.
Okay, cool. What time's it there?
Yeah, it's, uh, it's 15. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
Oh,
3
okay,
p.m.
so that's 3 hour
Yeah.
difference between
Yeah,
you, you.
it's okay. Yeah, Dubai time is fine. That's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough, fair enough. So, how old are you? And what to start off with your name? We know it's Casper, but I'll
Yes.
let you introduce yourself and your age and where you're coming from.
Yeah. So my name is Kasper. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Denmark in a small city called Jyllinge, close to Roskilde, if people know that, like 30 kilometers away from Copenhagen. So
So,
yeah.
so what was it that brought you towards the real world platform?
Yeah. So I saw Andrew Tate when he blew up in the summer of 2022. So I actually joined Hustlers University back then, before he got canceled, before he went to jail, and everything that crazy happened back then. And then, of course, it changed to the real world, and I just continue to, yeah, be in the real world and work with the resources you gave me. So yeah,
Okay, dope. And what was the first campus that you gravitated towards?
that was Luke's campus, the affiliate marketing.
Okay.
That was the
And
first campus I tried.
how did you find that?
It was good. He's amazing, first of all, but it was very fun to learn the editing style of things. That's where I also built my business off of now. So I learned, yeah, editing and the way to structure your videos to get the right hooks and what clips to use, and yeah, so that was amazing.
Okay, dope. And what business is it that you do now?
Content creation. So I
Okay,
help
dope.
some Danish coaches right now. Yeah, build their personal brand with content.
Okay, dope. And how did the real world help you establish this company?
Well, so as I said, I started learning editing and figuring out how to get clients through that after the affiliate marketing campus, and then I started to get more and more clients. Editing clients became better at it, and then during my work and school, beside that, I began getting more and more workflow in from one specific client, one big client helped, and he introduced me to a couple other clients who also wanted help, both with editing but also filming some stuff and scripting some videos. So I began learning more about the whole content side, the marketing, the strategy, and then I thought, okay, I began making some money from my job and also from the real world or the skills I learned there. Why not
Yeah.
go all in? So I went all in at the start of this year, and yeah, built a full time business off of it, and got some great clients. I've helped scale to, yeah, 7 figures is in their business,
Yeah.
Danish kroner. So, but yeah, it's been amazing.
Dope. So you said at the beginning you landed one big client and then you kind of like once it from there it start to go up.
Yeah.
How did you land that first client, and did the real world provide you with any tools that helped you land that first client?
Yes, 100%. Good question. I, of course, talked with a lot of people in there. The community is awesome. So a lot of the people in there are so thankful, and well, they want to help people, right? So any question you ask, both the professors and all the students will help you. So I wanted help with some outreach, and of course they have a bunch of resources in there to how to find clients, how to outreach to them on the different platforms, if it's email, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever it is. And then talking with the students, just been helping me improve my outreach, send examples of my outreach messages, get some feedback. That's been very helpful, both from the professors and the other students.
All right, so you're touching a little bit on the real world community there. Tell me how
Yeah,
prevalent that is and how what value it holds to have the community inside the real world.
the community aspect is probably one of the greatest things in the real world, I believe. Everyone in there is trying to win. and everyone in there is willing to help people because we're all in this fight, in this war together to become better. So everyone just wants to help people. There are no like hate. So every question you want answered, you can get help with, no matter what it is. And all the good morning texts, the wins, it's just motivating people to be better. It's wonderful.
I love that because the reason why I'm so proud of the real world community is because it's based off the brotherhood that like me and the
Yes.
boys and everyone have built in the house, and that's the main pillar, the principles of it. It's that it's not about envy, but it is about pushing people to their limits and pushing them as far as they can. And when they think they've gone the furthest, being that voice to help them scale that wall and go that bit further. So there's
Yeah.
no envy, and it's friendly competition, but it's beneficial for everyone. Um,
100%.
and that's one of my favorite features of the real world, especially with the wins. I think it's so
Yeah.
important to see that it's possible, and
Yeah.
for people who are joining, who are just starting out, to see that these people came from the same position I was. This is their first time here. They're just learning the stuff, and now they're making 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,000 a month. And then you just know that if it's possible, if you put the work in, it gives you that belief, that strength to strive for. And I do love that.
100%. Me too. It's absolutely wonderful. And just being able to see where you were from, let's say 1 year ago from me, what kind of questions I was asking, where I wanted help, that I'm now able to help them asking the same questions. That's
Yeah.
just amazing.
So do
And
you kind of see that? Because obviously now you've been in there for a while, so you're
yeah,
quite known to the system. Is it almost funny to see that probably you can speak to someone and be like, ah, man, this used to be me.
yeah.
Like this exact person
Bro,
used to be me, and now I'm
yeah.
helping the person that used to be me.
Yeah, it happens all the time, especially now with the wins. And when you post those a lot, then you get friend requests, right, from people who either want to just connect or want help or just, oh, I love your journey, I just want to connect. But you talk with so many people, both in the chats, but also in the DMs, just with just congratulations, but also questions that how did you do that? And it's just, it's nice because I was once that guy, right?
Yeah.
Trying to DM someone, okay, how did you do that? And now I'm the one people sometimes DM. I'm not taking all the credit, but yeah, it's quite nice.
No, it's true because it kind of it's like a reflection to for you to realize how far you've come as
Yeah.
well. Also, so it's gratifying to see it. Um,
Yeah.
do you find that you spend a lot of time in the chats, like helping people and giving back still?
I wish I had more time to it and
Yeah,
dedicated some more time. I have a goal to dedicate more time to it, 100%. I spent some mornings doing it mostly. I had a long time, like months, every day where I talked with Vanko in the chat every morning. We said good morning to each other every morning. I don't know why, but it was like the same hour every day. We just spoke back and forth in the content creation chat. It was quite funny. So, but I wish I could be more in the chats and help people. That's a goal for the future, 100%.
so what sort of money are you making in the real world now? Like, you don't have to speak about the exact number, but what sort of figures are you pulling in?
Well, since I gathered some numbers since the end of last year, where I began my like business, really began my business, I've made around $27,000
That's
from the
dope.
skills of the real world. So yeah,
That's
it's
dope.
pretty
And
amazing.
how quickly did you see the upscale rise? Because I guess at first, when you first start, you're kind of fresh, you're kind of
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
gather what you're doing, and then I guess at some point something clicks, and then it just starts
yeah,
to
yeah.
make sense. How quickly did it take for you to get that done?
Well, I started so long ago, right? So the affiliate marketing campus, I was quite slow to learn, and that was the attacks, and I got banned so many times. You have no idea. But so,
Tell me
so
about
the
it.
affiliate, yeah, so the affiliate marketing campus, I actually began making a little bit of money for that, but that was like 5 months after I began, so that took a
Yeah,
while. But after I really started to dig in the Pope's concentration campus and learning the resources in there, it took, yeah, I don't know, a month. I went from maybe a couple $100 a month to 2,000.
yeah,
So yeah,
it happens
because
quick. I keep telling
yeah,
people like,
yeah, 100%. Just I saw the resources I needed. I implemented it, reached out to a bunch of clients very quickly, went on some meetings, and then yeah,
Cool.
people wanted to work with me. And then I had the community to ask and help me with creating results for those clients as well, which is just yeah, awesome.
That's dope. So do you listen to Pope's calls as well, live calls?
100%.
Yeah. So tell me
Yeah.
a bit about that. Like, what is Pope's live calls about, and what value does it hold?
He is one of the most energetic guys I've ever heard on a call. It's so great to be especially can you because there's no like crazy visual effects. You can't see his face or anything, but you want to be so in depth in what he says and what he
Yeah.
does on the screen to show you, because it's just so much value. He knows what he's doing, and you can see it from Tate's result on all platforms. Right, he's blowing up both now and back then. So yeah, it's just crazy value. And I always have a piece of paper to write everything down he says, and have like this big of a stack in my drawer in there of everything he's taught me. So yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a really cool dynamic, especially with the professors, because we
yeah,
had a meeting with them the other day, and I thought this was really amazing. But they was basically talking about like how they keep the retention of the students, and one of the main important things that they would do is when new information comes out or new technology or new techniques, instead of just adding it onto a video, they will redo an entire video. Even if it was the first video, if
yes,
it's in there, they'll redo the entire video, and then they'll
yeah,
literally be able to implement the new information so that you can see exactly how it works in the marketplace currently. And I thought that's very important because a lot of the time when you go to schools or colleges or universities,
yeah,
it's all theory based and it's things that applied years ago.
like
And by the
50
time you
years
try to
ago.
apply it, yeah, like by the
Yeah,
time you try to apply it, it's especially in today's age with technology moving so fast,
yeah,
it's literally you're at a disadvantage. So
yeah,
the fact that Pope and all the other professors take the time to do that, I think is very, very important. I think it's one of the most valued things in the real world is why we're able to keep uh, students engaged, is that we're always trying to keep them ahead of the curve so that they can be ahead of their competition, really.
yeah. We learn all the new things as fast as possible, and they have countdowns to the announcements, which makes people even more pumped up to see what they have going on, right? And I I saw it in real time in my school in the 3 years I was in high school, how
Yeah,
quickly the tech went, the AI, and we didn't learn anything about it, right? So yeah, the school
crazy.
system is behind, but Pope does wonders. And the way he, yeah, they also create new videos of the old videos like instantly as soon as a new tech comes out, a new AI or a new consecration service or something. It's very nice, and they announce it to all students immediately, which is also very good to hear. And they keep announcing it like days until that video comes out, which I also think is very important, so students don't forget it.
Agreed. Speed kills, as they say, and the quicker you know information or able to learn information, the quicker you're able to apply it. You just there's no way you lose if you're the first.
Yeah, rule number one, right?
Exactly. Exactly that. So do you think that the real world is something that you are going to stay in forever? And tell us why if it is.
Forever. I will never quit the real world. There is no possible way, and I don't see any benefit of quitting. Of course, there are so many benefits in the real world, but if I quit, why? Like, I have all the resources I could ever use, and if I quit, and then suddenly in a year from now, I'm like, damn, I want to talk to that person, or I wanted to research that instead of asking ChatGPT and going through hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. I could just ask someone in the community or something. I would regret it so much if I quit. And it's no money, like it's basically a lunch, like Andrew says, right? So it doesn't really matter, especially here in Denmark. Like, everything is so expensive, so the real world is cheap. So I will stay in forever, 100%. And if we keep building the strong community that we have in there, I'll just have a brotherhood around the world in the future as well, getting rich
Amazing.
all together. Like, yeah,
And you're right as well. You can go online and you can search all these things and you can go on Google, but if you don't understand how to prompt or what you're looking for, you will get a bunch of nonsense information before you get the valuable stuff.
yeah,
The what makes the real world great is that you have experts who are in the field currently using the technology that they're teaching you. So you filter through the bullshit. You filter
Yeah,
through all the rubbish and you get straight to the value. And we deliver the value to our students. And that's why I feel like our students just are always ahead. They are.
yeah. That's also why I tell what I tell people when they like, but how, what does they teach you and how do you know it's working? Every single professor makes millions right now doing that. Like how could they not teach me? Like,
Exactly.
so yeah, people are
Why
just
would you
stupid.
not want to learn
Yeah,
from the millionaire in that field? Why would you not?
exactly. Exactly. That's why I ask every millionaire I know and try to speak with them and how they made their millions. Like, why not? Like, they obviously know more about me, about money and business, since they're richer than me. So yeah,
100%. Sometimes you just have to shut up and listen. And that sounds like a
yeah,
very simple concept, but most people
yeah,
do not know how to do that. If there is someone in the room who has achieved things that you have not, and you want to achieve those things, shut up and listen. Let them talk, let them
yeah.
explain, and absorb as much as you can. That's your job. That's your
Yes,
job.
100%. I agree.
So, what would be your message to those people who are considering joining the real world, but they haven't, but they're sitting on the fence and they're
Yeah,
and ahhing? What would be your word of deliverance for them?
I will say to you that first of all, look at all the testimonials that we have of people who are making money in there and have been for years. Look at how the platform is built up and who teaches in the platform, who advocates for it, and who those people are. And then I would also say, why not join? It's $50. You have a month of $50 worth of your time. You can use all of your energy and time to figure out what the real world can offer. And after that month, you will probably realize that you can use basically everything you learn inside to make money. Because yeah, we all have, like, that's why we have, I don't know how many, but 200,000 students, right? So
And
yeah,
you're right. The real world ecosystem has created so many millionaires. It's ridiculous. Like it speaks for itself at this point. We have
yeah,
taken so much people from ground zero to the top of the mountain to making stupid amounts of money a month, 200, 300,000 a month. There have been people that have made that. So
yeah,
to even sit there at this point here and question it, I just think you are sitting down and looking for an excuse because you don't want to put the work in. That's honestly how I feel. When I see people,
yeah.
oh, but is it this? I'm like, have you even looked at it? And if you
Exactly.
haven't, then you're not struggling that much. You must be good. You must be
Yeah.
cool. Because
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
why would you not even take 10 minutes just to figure it out? Why would you not?
100%.
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
But thanks for
And
coming on today, man. You've been amazing. Appreciate
you
you.
too. Very lovely to come on today and have the time with you. As I really appreciate it.
Yes, bro. And keep striving to push forward and thank you for being successful because your success is our success. And you, as you said, your testimony to what we are and what we're trying to achieve. So well done to you. And thank you for being such an amazing student and an amazing participant of the real world. Keep doing well. And we look forward to seeing you in a much better place.
Thank you, Marcel. Really appreciate it.